What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. This is Eric, and I got to talk about Velma. What in the god-awful hell is this? This is an absolute disaster. Now, I haven't really gone after all of the woke garbage that, so-called that we've seen, and I'm not someone who calls everything, woke. I don't think it's ruined completely Hollywood. There are still good movies that come out. Saw some awesome movies here recently, like The Whale, The Menu, which is absolutely incredible. And there's some awesome TV shows. We had Better Call Saul. So let's not act like there's nothing good out there. That being said, one of the things that annoy me the most, or that piss me off the most about what's happening here in the last several years, is that these filmmakers literally do not give the first damn about these properties, but they take them to hijack them, completely change them to push a narrative which is so obvious of what they're doing, and even insult the fans of the IP, and then expect it to do really well because they expect to make money off it because they're using the original, still using that original IP in some way, shape, or form, even though they've changed the entire thing. So what we have here is this show called Velma, which is clearly, supposedly, and I hesitate to say Scooby-Doo franchise, but that's what it is, even though Scooby-Doo is not even in this show. So we have this Velma TV show that Scooby-Doo is not in it. Everyone's race swapped except Fred, who is a complete and absolute moron and asshole. From the trailer, you can see that, which I won't show the trailer because I'm pretty sure they'll copyright hit me, but it's just a disaster. And not only that, if you think this is a kid's show, I'll just show you this right here. That's all you have to see right there. Yeah, indeed. Daphne deals drugs, and I'll let you go ahead and read that, okay? This is an absolute disaster waiting to happen if it hasn't already happened. And the comments are so bad on their YouTube trailers that they've turned comments off. HBO Max has turned comments off. And even the critics, it's down to 50%. They're like, I cannot give a good review on this. 11% audience score. Watch the trailers. And it pisses me off. I grew up a fan of Scooby-Doo, loved it as a kid, and as a grown-up, okay, not as big of a fan, obviously, but I did enjoy, and I do enjoy some of the live-action movies. I think that Matthew Lillard is awesome as Shaggy, who's not even in this. And who are the two most popular characters? Easily, Shaggy and Scooby-Doo. It's not even close. Velma is race swapped, and she's just the genius. She is just going to dominate this show. Fred is a complete jerk and an asshole. They're not friends. There's no, the original show teaches you about friendship, working together, camaraderie. Fuck that shit. This show is like, no. It's just very disturbing. I don't know who this is for. I have no clue who this is for or what the purpose of this is. I know that the creator, whoever, somebody who's, I think she's the creator, but Mindy Kaling, I know that she's funny. She was really great in The Office. Love her in The Office. She was funny in some movies. I know, but I've seen her around. She was in a movie called Ocean's 8. And she was hilarious. She was one of the best parts of the movie. She's a very funny person and a very good writer. But she is obviously on this, talk about pushing an agenda and hijacking a franchise, doing whatever you want. This is not a Scooby-Doo show in any way, shape, or form. She could have made a show, called it whatever she wanted. Didn't have to call it Velma and hijack the Scooby-Doo franchise. Could have called it whatever you wanted. And it's just terrible. Absolutely god-awful. Not because of the race swaps. You just race swapped them and gave us a good Scooby-Doo show. I mean, sure, some people aren't going to like it because that's not the characters. I was like, why'd you race swap them? But okay, you want more representation 2022, but you want to give some good, solid storytelling and bring something fresh and bring something. Well, they're bringing something fresh, too fresh, because this thing ain't nothing like the Scooby-Doo, and Scooby-Doo's not even in it. And it's not about the race swapping again, but everything about this show is disgusting. And it's weird. The trailers are both garbage. And it's so obviously what they're pushing here. Velma and Daphne are former friends who have complicated feelings for each other. Meanwhile, Shaggy fancies Velma, but Velma friend-zoned him. Okay, yeah, we're using some modern terminology. As for Fred, he's an arrogant, rich, white boy jock who Velma has a crush on. Does this sound anything like, yeah, they're no way a gang. Maybe they're going to become a gang. I don't know. But on top of that, Scooby-Doo isn't in the series at all. You don't make it then. Due to licensing issues, you don't make it. It felt like what made it a kids show was Scooby-Doo. That coincided with Warner Brothers Animation saying, hey, you can't use the dog. So we're like, great, this works out well. If you can't use the dog, you can't make a Scooby-Doo show. Why don't you write your own damn show? Create your own characters. That's what you've done. This is an original program. This is an original program. Whether it's funny or good, probably not. I highly doubt it. But I haven't seen it yet. Whether it's funny or good is beside the point. You hijack these characters and this IP to get more eyeballs on it when it has nothing to do with this IP. It's not even, it's not the same genre. It's not anything. It's not a lighthearted, kids and adults can watch it. It's a little bit funny and no, not at all. This is some adult shit right here, pushing identity politics. It's just terrible. Absolutely awful. Wow. I don't even know what to say here. Let's jump on to Twitter and see what the reactions are. Yeah, honestly, the race changes weren't such a big deal in my opinion, but no Scooby-Doo goes far past the line. Fundamentally, Fred, Fred was not has a flawed character, but not to the point that they're making him here. He's always been a nice guy, and nobody's perfect, but they made him out to be the biggest jerk and the biggest dumbass I've ever seen in those trailers. I don't know what the hell is this, just to create buzz, which they've done. I mean, I'm sitting here making a movie, making a video about it. Is it to create buzz? I don't know what's going on. Daphne's a drug dealer. Yeah, there's going to be some lesbian activity. Don't be ready for that. Velma, why is Velma black? She is white. Not anymore. She's brown. They made her Indian. Seriously, changing that does not bother me one bit. It's everything else. They are making it adult rated. Everything. This is not a Scooby-Doo show. Point blank. Everyone's hating this. This is absolute trash. And how long it's going to go? You can say, dude, what do you care? Just don't watch it. Well, I'm not going to watch it. But what I care is they doing this to over and over to intellectual properties, different TV shows, movie franchises, and it's just happening over and over and over. And it's less. You're not going to get true sequels or true spinoffs or true reboots of great programs or shows or movies unless they're this. Because this is the point. The point isn't to do something interesting or do something that people will love. The point is to push these identity politics. And the point is to push your own beliefs and to make your own thing, even though it's nothing that even resembles. It doesn't even resemble their original programming. At least, the Scooby-Doo movies did for years. They did. But now you're just using this IP and this established fan base and insulting them at that. I don't know what to say about this. This is just terrible. Velma, please. This is one of the worst ones. I had to make a video on this. Mindy, you're funny. I love you in what I've seen you in, but this is not right, man. You could have made an original show and not hijacked the Scooby-Doo franchise. And you know what? It's going to be laughed at for months to come until we all forget about it. But it's complete garbage. I can tell you right now. It just looks so bad. Let me know what you guys think in that comment section down below. Hit the thumbs up, hit the like button. We'll talk to you guys next time.